Y'all,
Awesome.
before I jumped on, I went live. Don't be scared to go live. I went live in my VIP group. I went live in my shared rewards. I'm so tired. Facebook group that I'm doing all my advertising in it. Don't be scared because they need to start and shop now. Things will sell out. One thing that I did learn this past weekend, even though it may be in their cart, if we cannot see it in their cart on our end, it is not guaranteed to them. So with that said, try to let them know, tell them, hey, let me start a cart on my end for you. Because if you put it in a cart, they're going to be guaranteed, especially the Black Friday deals, guaranteed to get those products. Them putting it in a cart on their end is not guaranteeing them, especially the Black Friday deals. So, and that comes from the Nationals this past weekend. So just make sure. So that's what I went live about. I was like, listen, y'all, listen, Linda's, we need to get these cards open. Let me do them for you. Because if not, you're not guaranteed to get what you were hoping to get for Mama and Granny for Christmas.
Okay,
so
is that in the shared rewards or is that in any part?
That's really in anything right now with the sale deals, especially the Black Friday deals. Guaranteed. Like I've been posting this today about like on the Black Friday deals. I posted them in my VIP page and was like, listen, if you want them at this price, I'm starting to take orders. Let me know. Let me start you a cart, especially the Black Friday deals. Now, I do know that some of the Black Friday deals, they're allotting so many a day, and it may tell you that night at midnight that it's sold, or that night, like at evening, that it's sold out. Check again the next morning because they're only allotting so many of the sale items for so many days. So they're trying not to sell out of them, all so fast. But again, they're not guaranteed to get it unless you can see it on your end. Just FYI. And now to you, Jennifer.
Well, thank you very much. I am now the host of this event and I can record. Welcome, everybody, and happy Thanksgiving week. I hope everybody is getting ready for Thanksgiving and cooking your birds or whatever it is that you're having for Thanksgiving. Tonight, we're going to talk about just kind of some laid back stuff, things that can help us finish up our month strong. The Black Friday deals, the shipping deals. We're going to answer questions about some shared rewards party stuff. But we finally have Rockstar Director Joanie Grant to share with us on a call tonight. She normally teaches our music classes at the same time we do Monday night calls. And I just love Joanie. Love you, girl. And so I'm excited to have her on here tonight and just share. She's like, what do you want me to talk about? And I was like, girl, just what you do. Whatever you do that makes you you and makes you awesome. So Joanie has been with Pembroke Chef about a year, right?
Just had a year in October.
Just celebrated her year. Whoop, whoop. She is a director with a pretty strong team. They go green every month, and she has really high sales. She actually has already earned her trip to Puerto Rico and is, I believe, if I'm looking at the numbers right, she is an elite seller starting last month. So congratulations, Joanie. So can you share with us just a little bit about how have you done what you've done so far in your business?
Okay. Hi guys. I'm so glad I finally get to be here on a Monday night call. And if you see the pigtails, it's because I know earlier before Jennifer started recording, some people were talking about schools and who's in and who's out. So the county here where the majority of my private students that I teach, they're closed. So I did gobble pajama piano days and I had 16 lessons today. So Jessica kind of said, keep the pigtails. It'll look good tonight for our talk. But Jennifer asked me to just talk about how I incorporate incorporate this business, what we call our side gig, with my own business. I run my own full-time business. I've been doing it for 31 years, and I teach private piano, voice, and music therapy lessons. I have almost 68 students that I see individually in my home every week. So when someone say, oh, you just teach piano, or, you know, it's not a full-time job. Yeah, it kind of is. But I treat this business of Pampered Chef as a business. And this is what I tell my team. You chose to come into this job for a reason, and it's a job. It can be a hobby if you want it to be, but if you want Pampered Chef to help pay your mortgage every month, which it has done for my husband and I since January, and our mortgage is kind of steep. I work it as a business. I sit at a desk like I am right now. I'm not just hanging out on the sofa, which is fine, but this is my business. I set up my own work hours. So basically every morning when I wake up, before I even go downstairs to get first cup of coffee or anything to drink, I've sent out my host coaching all while I'm laying in bed, send out my host coaching, change all my banners, answer any questions or comments from people from the night before. And then I kind of have my own office hours. And the days that I'm not teaching morning lessons, I'm sitting at my desk with my laptop, and I'm working it. I'm, working on the next calendar. I'm working on my party template. Every day I do a little something. And we all know people in the parties always ask, well, how many hours do you really work? And sometimes I'm going to admit, I feel a little guilty because I'm like, a couple hours here or there. But it's like anything else in life, you get out of it what you put in it. And my husband and I joined this business just 13 months ago. Jennifer kept saying, oh, you should build a team. You should build a team. And I was like, I haven't got time to build a team. I'm trying to get my sales. But once I did, it was just so easy. And like, we earned Texas, we've earned Puerto Rico. Now I have this goal, and Richard thinks I'm crazy, but I'm like, I think I could get that extra 50,000 in 2 months. I can do those points. And he's like, crazy. But but that's also too. I mean, I set a goal for myself every month. Do I get disappointed sometimes if I don't hit my goal? Yeah. So I work a little harder for the next month. Now, one thing I will say, and I kind of wrote it down so I wouldn't forget, and of course I can't find it, but anyway, time management, that's the main thing. That's why every day I do the same thing. Like I said, before I even get out of bed, do all my work I got to do for host coaching and all that, and then work it during the day. I also too, the posts that we have on the standard, template, but everything, we're asking people questions and asking them to get interacted. If we don't respond back to them, that's kind of a dead party. So I always make sure I go a little extra mile. I, always answer questions. I always make a comment. If even, like, what level PC are you? If they say they're number 3, well, I'm like, oh my gosh, we love our number 3s, and just always trying to interact and engage. And then one thing too, that I've done that has really exploded my business to be a director is I changed my thinking process about 3 months ago. I used to, I run my parties kind of, I guess, like everybody. I start on Saturday through Saturday, and on Monday it officially starts. I used to would always private message the rock stars in the party about hosting. Well, about 3 months ago, I think I either heard it on one of our Saturday calls or Call with Love or something, about ask first about the business. Hey, you're a rock star. And oh my gosh, this is so easy to do. And I started doing that. And that's how I added 3 people in the past 2 months, just by sending that message first and approaching them and telling them how great they are, how easy it is. I said, you're doing more work in this party right now than I am, because I use an app. And I started planting that seed early. And especially the last 2 parties, I got 2 new people just like in 3 weeks, because I planted that seed first. And then when they reached back out, even if they said no, then I got a booking from it. So basically, my main thing is I use it. This is a job. And if you want it to be a hobby, that's great. But if you're in this to pay your mortgage and to win free trips to Puerto Rico, because that's where we're heading, then you got to work this like a business. And that's basically all I got to say, Jennifer.
Well, that's good. Let's see who has questions for Joanie.
Oh, Lord. Jessica, you be quiet.
Who has questions? I mean, is the time to pick her brain? How can she be in Pampered Chef for just a year and already earned one of the top level trips, already an elite seller, already promoted to director? Like, that's big stuff, y'all.
I want to know how I can become an elite seller.
Good question, because I don't know. You got to ask Jennifer.
Now she knows the requirements. Jessica knows the
All right, so I
requirements. She
have
wants
to-
to know how you have steady 6,000 plus in sales every month.
Okay, well, that has not been always steady. If I look back now, my October was good. My November is fabulous, but my before that, January was the biggest month for me. If you guys are new, January is going to be huge for you. January is going to be like your November. But this summer, I kind of, I couldn't get the bookings. I couldn't get people engaged. But I just go back to the original training, the 4+1 more, because it just works. Yes. Is it extra to do 6 parties in a week and I'm trying to answer this one and that one? Oh, yeah. I mean, but it pays off in the end. It's like anything else. You get out of it what you put into it.
So, Joanie, how do you get your bookings?
Well, basically, like I said, on Tuesdays, I reach out to anyone that's, even if they've liked a post between Saturday and Tuesday, if they've commented, I don't care if it's one time. I don't care if they've even answered the question from the hostess and have ignored me. I private message them through Messenger. Now, we all know not everybody's going to see our Messenger. And don't forget, I always send them a friend request from me personally first. And then the message I send them is from me. It's from Joanie Grant. And then by Thursday, if they still are ignoring me, I put a post in the party and I tag everyone that I've reached out to. And I know there's great images out there for welcome to the party and do this and do that. I'm all about gifts because people like to have fun. So I'll find one that's like, go check it out. And it's like people running people over to go look or something like that, or big eyeballs, just something kind of fun to grab their attention. And I also, one thing I learned, oh gosh, probably 5 months ago on a call was the participation winners. We've talked about that before, where anybody, same thing, if they've tagged, if they've commented anything on Sunday afternoons, even after I've announced the grand prize winner for the whole party, on Sunday afternoons, and I kind of have my schedule like around 1 o'clock, I send everyone a participation winner post. And I know we've had that in the DeNicholas chat before. That just says, hey, you were a winner, you were awesome. I'd love to give you a free cookbook, but if you would host a party, I'm going to give you the free brownie pan. And we all know people love free stuff. And I was kind of leery about my December calendar because with my full-time job, I'm taking some time off and I've got recitals coming up and all this. So I'm basically right now, I have 7 parties booked for the December 6th through the 13th. And that's it. That's all I'm doing. I'm giving myself a holiday, but I got 4 out of those 7 just yesterday afternoon because I offered them a free gift if they hosted a party.
That's awesome. Joanie, a couple questions in the comments here. It says, what did you do in the beginning to jumpstart? How fast did you go through the training?
Okay, I'm not going to lie. Jennifer knows I'm a straight shooter. I still haven't completed all of Dash. I know, but the DeNicholas guides, that is the bomb dome diggity. That's where I got everything. And I just did what Jennifer said. I did, or everybody says in Pampered Chef, the 4+1 more, because we all know one's going to flop, one's going to drop and all that stuff. So if I go back now and look, we joined on October 26th last year. When I go back and look, I already had 5 parties booked every week from November till mid-December. And when I first got started, I mean, we all know, you ask everybody and anybody you know. And my saying is, especially when people come back to me after I've reached out to them about hosting, and if they say, oh, I just don't have the time, or we have the same friends in the party I was just in. And I'm like, listen, everybody eats, everybody's got a kitchen, and everybody's got people that they can give a gift to. So I just kind of straight shoot it back to them and don't sugarcoat it. But I will say probably the first 2 months of business, I was reaching out to anybody I knew. And I still do. And I follow up with a lot of friends. I've had friends that have told me 5 times, but they eventually will host a party. But ever since January, I'll say 85 to 90% of my parties, I have never met these people. I don't even talk to them on the phone. It's all through Messenger. If they want to call me, they can, but nope, I just type away.
And I know you, Joanie, I know a lot of your bookings come from your personal outreaches. So can you tell us kind of how you browse through Facebook and then you get bookings from that?
Okay, so yeah, and Jennifer knows. So last Christmas, I had like $1,000 show from an old high school friend. I'd been reaching out to her since, we started that business in October. And one night over Thanksgiving break, she put a picture on Facebook of her daughter making something for Thanksgiving dinner. And so I reached out to her privately and I said, oh my gosh, how cool would it be to get Ava some Christmas stuff and have her host this party? And huge sale. I did the same thing this summer. A friend of mine, I've been trying to get her to host. No, I don't have time, blah, blah, blah. She posted a picture of her daughter making like homemade ravioli or something. Oh my gosh, it was almost a $2,000 shared rewards party to help little Maddie, kids in the kitchen. So I say anytime, I probably scroll Facebook now more than I ever have. And I'm not, I'm trying to get some bookings. So I'm scrolling through. And if anyone posts anything about kitchen products, or if they're asking about, air fryers, or what should I get someone for Christmas, I am not only like it and, put a comment, but I will private message them and say, hey, did you know? And, I sell Pampered Chef and this is so easy. I don't cook. So da, 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 da. And that's how I get a lot of bookings. I just try to make it personal and just be real about it.
Awesome. I was trying to look through some of the other comments. How do you get recruits? I'm having a hard time getting them to completely grab a kit and jump in. So how do you seal the deal?
Okay, so I'll just tell you, like I said just a few minutes ago, I totally rethought my whole process. And Jennifer will tell you, she kept telling me I need to expand. And I was like, oh my God, woman, how much more do you want me to do? But it worked out. So yeah, on Tuesdays of my parties now, I send a message to all of them about what a rock star you are and how easy this is. And have you ever thought about it? And then I think in my template, I have on Thursday, that image we have in the template about what would you do with an extra $500. So if any of the people that I've reached out to before, or someone new, whatever they comment, I send them a private message and I talk about what they said. Like if they said, I want to travel, then I bring that into the conversation. If they say, spend it on my kids, I work that into the conversation. Any chance I get to something that means something to them, that I can relate to them and say, hey, I always wanted to go to Puerto Rico. It's been on my bucket list. Dang, Pampered Chef's going to pay for me to go and take my husband, and we're going to have a blast. Okay, hold on a second. I've got something weird happening. Okay, did I lose you?
You're there. You're here.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, someone said they were trying to join the chat. I was like, I don't know what to do. But I will say, so Miss Susie just joined the video. Okay, so Miss Susie, one of my new recruits, or I'm like, we say family members. I don't really like that word recruit, but Miss Susie, I think it was her granddaughter that I was hosting a fundraiser for. And so I planted the seed to tell her, you'd be really great about this. Da, da, da. And then we talked like on Friday about hosting a party. She never said anything more to me about joining this business. And then that Sunday afternoon, when I'm closing up the party, she reached out to me. She goes, Joanie, I've been talking to my husband and I think I could do this. That woman is a rock star. She's already had her launch party. She, almost hit the $1,000, already almost getting the level 1 of the spring free for all. So, and then the second recruit I just got like a week and a half ago, same thing. She was not my hostess. She was a guest in a party, and I planted that seed to let Angela know, you're really great at this, and this is really easy. So I've built my team up now. I think there's 10 of us. Now, are we all productive rock stars? No, but everybody's got to do what they want to do when it's their time. Like our girl Pam has been with us now for about 6 months, and just the past 2 months, that girl is knocking it out of the park. She's already texted me tonight. She's almost at 2,000, and it's only, I think she just started doing a November party like 2 weeks ago. So I say, just for me, getting people, because I didn't think I could do it, to build a team, you just be real with people. And I try not to be pushy. And that's one thing Jennifer will tell you when she was telling me about making a team and ask this and do that. It's like, that's kind of not my style. So I say you just find what's your groove, but put forth the effort. Because I'm telling you, if I had not sent the message first about recognizing these people's talent and that they could do this side gig, and just went straight for hosting a party with me to get bookings, my team would not be as big as it is now.
Yes, I agree 1,000%. I thought I saw somebody else had a question or had their hand up. Who else has a question for Joanie? You can unmute if it's Elena, maybe.
Yeah, I think that was me. I tried to put it in the chat, but it was mostly about, where do majority of your orders come from? Is it from like the parties, or again, how do you keep people coming back to you with that?
So the majority of my orders are through a party. However, Richard and I do every month in our VIP group. And my VIP group, for any of you guys that are new, so we all have our business page. And then from my launch party that Jennifer actually, because she was my consultant, I turned that to my VIP group. And then we have in the template, join our group. So anybody that's active in the party with us, anybody that's of course hosted or ordered, I automatically invite them to our VIP group. So I'm constantly running specials in there. We make, if you want a good laugh, Richard and I make some pretty funny videos. I mean, we're just kind of like I am right now with pigtails. We're off the cuff. We don't have it planned. We don't make it pretty. It's just, he'll say like, okay, that was really stupid, Joanie. I'm like, yeah. We just make it real. And always running specials, but the orders I get, I really think it's because you got to think about it too. And I know that's in some of the training or in an image or whatever, or I think actually it's what we send to our host coaching. You want your guests to feel like it is a live party. Like, just because it's virtual doesn't mean that we ignore these people and that we don't let them know that we're happy we're there. So I make an effort every day to make sure everybody in there knows we're having fun. I tag people if they're silent. I go live every Wednesday for the Win It Wednesday. I go live around noon Eastern Standard Time to say, okay, you got so many hours left, blah, blah. I go live for the winner. Sometimes I'll go live on a Friday morning and I'll go outside and be like, okay, where is everybody? Because y'all are quiet and it's a beautiful day. And so I just try to engage as many people as I can. And then if they order, I'm going to be honest, I'm really bad about, I know 2 weeks after we're supposed to follow up, and I don't, but I make sure that anybody that orders, and is engaged, like they're in our VIP group, and sometimes I'll tag them in it, or I'll text them and say, hey, I know you wanted to buy that air fryer and you haven't hosted the party with me yet, but did you see that you could get it at, so I just try to keep communication going. And then of course, Pampered Chef's really good about, once you've hit a year, they'll start sending an email to the person saying, hey, your 10% is getting ready to end. But I already do that anyway. I keep my my old calendars from the past 12 months, and I've got them in a folder, and that way I can kind of go through and see who to reach out to.
Yeah, that's a very good point too. Not only to try to get them to rebook so they can extend their 10% discount, you would start with that. But then if they're not interested in rebooking, say, hey, you want to go ahead and place an order while you still have this discount. So you definitely can get some that way.
Yeah.
Any other questions for Joanie?
Good, I'm off the hook. I'm done.
Maybe for now. We might come up with something for you in a little bit. But I do know that Joanie makes her shows personal, and she really engages with her guests. She sends messages to build that relationship. She has a relationship with her host. You all, this is a relationship business. If you only copy and paste, or you only run a Post My Party template, people will not buy it, because they can buy it straight from the website if they want it. The reason they buy from you and they host from you is because of you. So I know that that's, one of the things that Joanie really does well, is just partnering with her host and engaging with her customers.
Yeah. And I also, I think I was talking to Jessica a couple of weeks ago, and I said something about working on the template, and she goes, what do you mean you're working on the template? It's already done. And I'm like, oh no, like I did a template specifically for Halloween. Halloween's my holiday. I've got, I kind of tweak my templates, and we change them up I share them with my team, but I try to change them at least every 3 to 4 weeks, because also too, I would get bored if I keep seeing the same games over and over. Now I know that's not everybody's, you may not have the time to do it or whatever, but I will say, and especially also in the templates, the more pictures of you, videos of you in your kitchen, or your family or friends using the products, the more personal, that you make it, the better. I mean, I've even got pictures in my template of me, like, with a half-eaten cookie in my mouth, but I'm advertising about how good the chocolate chip stuff is. And I'm just saying, okay, and I put that in my template, non-GMO, soy-free, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, does that really sound delicious? And then I'll say, oh, hell yeah, it does. And I'll put a video of me eating the cookie, because they're so good. So yeah, anytime you can take some time to make it more personal, I think it makes it rock.
Yes, 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 and yes. Awesome. Thank you, Joanie. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I see that Tone asked about a shared rewards party. We did talk about that on last Monday night's call, and we post the playbacks in the DeNicholas organization. So that would be a good place to go back. And last week, we also talked about how to take this Black Friday sale and ramp it up to get sales, to get bookings, all of the things. So that's a really good call to go back and watch. But I do want to talk a little bit about shared rewards parties and how you can use it to increase your Black Friday sales a little bit more, because the home office really wants us to kind of hit on some of these cans and cannot do's. All right. So first of all, a shared rewards party, for those of you that don't know what it is at all, typically our normal host party is that people buy, and then it banks up and grows host rewards for one person, right? So Melanie's the host of the party. She invites all of her friends buy, and Melanie earns free and discounted products based on the sales of the show. Okay. Now a shared rewards party is just what it sounds like. Everyone shares the rewards. So instead of one person getting all the discounts, it's shared through everyone. So say, for example, even if I'm, not a Pampered Chef consultant, I'm the host of a shared rewards party. I invite all of you all. I am going to forego my free stuff and the regular host rewards that has the free product, half price items, 10% discount, whatever. I'm going to forego that because I want all my friends here to get a piece of the pie. I want all my friends to get a discount on everything that they order. So if everybody on here were to place an order, they would get a discount. Okay, now what kind of discount? Well, that depends on the sales of the show. The higher the show sales, the higher the discount. So it does start kind of low, 2.5%, 5%, 7.5%, but it goes up. So when you hit $600 in sales, and there's a chart, and I can add it in the DNEC org. But at $600 in sales, every single person gets 15%. Okay. And so maybe Pam places an order at the very beginning and she's the first order. So there's not a lot of sales. So her order is only showing 2.5%. Does that mean Pam is stuck at that 2.5% sale? No, because as everybody else orders, it's reducing Pam's price. So Pam's card is not going to be charged until the end of the show and that final discount is applied. Okay. So this is different than our typical shows, because our typical shows, if Pam is placing an order on Monday, the first day of the party, her order's submitting at midnight, and then she's going to have her products before the show wraps up, right? That is not the case with our shared rewards party. Pam's order goes in, but it is held. Like, she can put her card info in, but her card is not charged. Her order is held there until the end of the party when the party is submitted. Another difference is our regular host shows, we can keep those open as long as we want to, can't we? I mean, if a host is doing a show in October and she doesn't finish up getting sales till November or December, it's fine, right? Her link is still active. People can still order. The host, nothing's being held up, just the host order, right? Well, a shared rewards party can only be open for 8 days max. And it will automatically shut on you. It will submit. So if you have orders that are in those carts on a shared rewards party and you don't put the payment in there at midnight on that 8th day, it's submitting without those payments. And guess where that money's coming from? My pocket, because it'll automatically come out of my order payment account. Okay, so be very aware of that. Be very aware of the day that it's supposed to close and make sure you have all of that stuff in there. Now, when Pam orders on the first day and she orders $80 in free stuff, in products, right? It's not showing her a discount yet. So she can apply that free gift because she spent $80 in her subtotal. Well, as everybody else orders, Pam's discount goes up, her product total goes down. It will remove that free item from her cart, right? Because her subtotal went down below that $80. So it's my job as the consultant to message Pam and say, oh, Pam, I'm so excited to let you know you're getting a bigger discount on your order. But because of that, it dropped you below that $80. What do you think about picking something else out? You're not going to pay any more because, we have that buffer. You have a bigger discount. Is there something else you wanted to add to your order to make sure you get that free gift? Same thing with shipping, right? If their subtotal was 150 when they ordered, it shows them free shipping. But if the discount goes up, their order goes down, they're losing that free shipping. All that makes sense? You can manually submit an order earlier than day 8. You don't have to, but you can. Any questions about general shared rewards party? Not how it applies to Black Friday. I'm going to talk about that next, but just in general. Yes, Victoria. You have to unmute, please.
Sorry, I was trying to get to the unmute button, but my question is, if you do manually submit an order before closing out the shared rewards, does that just lock in their discount at what the current discount would be?
Okay,
Or do they get like a credit later if it goes up?
on a shared rewards party, you can't submit an individual order. You can only submit the entire show. Okay. Yeah, so a little bit different details. If you go into Dash, is going to give you more information on the shared rewards party. And then also, I think if you go into Explore and then My Shows or something like that, there's more details on shared rewards there, but there is a difference. Any other questions about shared rewards parties in general? Okay, now, how does a shared rewards party look different right now during the Black Friday sale? A couple things. So our customers are still getting the discounts. Can they take a Black Friday item that's 25% off, order it on a shared rewards party, and get the additional shared rewards discount? Say, for example, the show's $600, they're earning a 15% discount. Yes, they can get the 20% off, 25% off Black Friday sale price. Then they will get the 15% off shared rewards discount on top of that. And if they're a past host, they get a 10% discount on top of that. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I love me some coupons and stacking deals and discounts and all the things. So this is the perfect time to do a shared rewards party, because people buy our cookware at regular price every day, but knowing that they can get it this week for 25% off, they will buy it at 25% off. But if they can get it for 25% off plus an additional discount, oh my goodness, like that is phenomenal. So you want to make sure that you're letting everybody know about this stack discount. Try not to get ahead of myself. Somebody was asking me about free shipping. Does everybody know about the shipping deals coming for Black Friday weekend and Cyber Monday? Okay, no, everybody doesn't know. We got an email, so you can check your email. But starting Friday, it's going to be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. When customers spend $99 or more, they get free shipping. So just for that weekend, they are reducing the sales requirements for free shipping. So that's pretty cool. Okay. On a shared rewards party. Now, when an order comes in on shared rewards party, we can adjust it, but it's still considered locked, even though it's not submitting until the final day. It's still considered locked unless we hit the button to edit order. Now, say Pam places her order on Monday, and it shows her paying a shipping because she spent $100 in products, right? It wasn't enough to get the free shipping with the $150 order, but she spent $100. If I go in, like her order's been sitting there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or Thursday, I go in on Friday and I hit that edit cart button, it should recalculate her order and pick up the free shipping for Black Friday weekend. Does that make sense? If you do not go in and edit order, it will keep everything exactly the same.
Is that only for shared rewards party?
Shared rewards party.
Is it only for the shared?
I believe it will be any party.
Okay.
So
I have
a little tip. Well, let me give you a little tip on that. Say you're getting some orders in, today's Monday. And you want to be careful about doing this though, because people are ordering now because they want their stuff. They're ready to get their stuff. Maybe they need it for early Christmas or they whatever. If the customer places $100 order, you can ask them, hey, do you need this right away? Or can I hold your order for Friday to help you get free shipping? If that's the case, if they're okay with that, you can unlock that cart and hold it and then submit it on Friday.
Thank you. That was my
Okay.
That was my question.
Okay, I kind of thought it might be, yeah. So that will work. That free shipping, $99 or more, is going to be free shipping in any show, in any online order.
Okay, Jennifer, I got a question.
Okay.
So when we unlock their carts, like I know when we unlock it and add a gift, then we have to click the little box to,
Manually submit.
yes. So we just unlock their cart and then don't do that until Friday, correct?
Correct. Well, you have to unlock their cart the day they place it,
Yes,
but then you would manually submit on Friday
right, okay.
and make sure you see that shipping is coming off of there. Now,
Okay.
would you all unlock a cart that's $49? No. Yeah, Lynn.
Actually, Jennifer, I've got like 7 parties that are all Black Fridays, right? Because I just loaded up the very end. So I'm doing specials on Friday myself and Saturday as well. So I went in my parties and I explained to them how I was going to leave them all unlocked, because that way if they decide on Saturday, oh, I want to get that free item with that purchase, then they can do that, right? So I have them all unlocked, I guess. I'm super nervous about it, but that's how I did it.
Okay, but I want you to ask your customer if they are needing that order sooner, because we don't want them disappointed, because that's going to lag their order by a week.
Yes, I talked to them multiple times about this is how it's going to be done. If you need it sooner, make sure you let me know. Otherwise, this is what I'm going to do.
Okay.
So I kind of just played it backwards, saying this is what's going to happen. If you need me not to do that, you need to contact me.
Yes. And then let's see, Victoria said, if they have an order that is less than $99, could we reach out to them and ask if they wanted to add items to get free shipping? Absolutely. That was going to be my next comment. So you're reading my mind. If somebody has a $75 order, I will definitely, what I probably would do is go ahead and unlock their order as soon as I see it come in. And I would say, hey, we're offering free shipping with a $99 order. Would you like to get that? Would you like for me to hold your order to get you that on Friday? And be very careful when you get orders in, make sure you're checking every day, checking your email and seeing what their subtotal is. Because if they have a $70 order, a $75 product order, you need to be messaging them and saying, hey, do you know you're close to getting that free guest special? Like, I don't want you missing out on that. And a lot of times they'll say, oh, I didn't even realize. How do I adjust my order? And then I say, well, I just need to go, just tell me what item you want, and I'll go in and add it to your order. Same thing with free shipping. Don't let somebody place a $132 order and they're that close to getting free shipping, right? Because they could add another order for $15. It'll take off that shipping price, and they pretty much are paying the same amount but getting an extra item for it. Deanna said, I thought we couldn't say anything about free shipping until Friday morning. Well, maybe. Might need to watch that video again. You cannot blast it on Facebook. Okay. And I wouldn't blast it through my shows either. But if somebody orders and if they are close to getting the free for shipping, I feel like that's okay to do that, because that's a customer service thing. That's helping my customers out. And speaking of talking about blasting things on Facebook, when you do a shared rewards party for Black Friday or any other time of the year, we are not allowed to announce the discount amount on social media.
Skincare.
Okay. And I also heard that we are not allowed to post that amount in an email. But inside a private group, we can say, hey, we have 20% off, put your orders in, or 25% off, but you cannot post it on your main Facebook, Instagram, whatever wall. And you absolutely cannot boost a post that has that discount on it. Okay. So be very careful, because Pampered Chef goes through and they kind of check that, and they'll be calling you on it. Yes, Mary.
Okay, so you can post it in the party, Can you post it on your VIP?
If your VIP is a private group, yes.
Okay.
Yep. All right. Yes, you can say the more people order, the bigger the discount. Absolutely. And you can post on your main Facebook wall, hey, I'm offering a VIP party with special discounts when you join in my VIP group. Okay, so you can encourage people to join into your VIP group by saying you're having special deals, you're having special discounts, a big sale or something like that, because we are allowed to offer our customers any kind of discount or sale or special offer that we want to, but we are not allowed to blast it on main social media pages. Okay, any questions about that? All right, everybody clear? Oh, this is the next thing I want you to pay attention to. Now, on Monday is exclusively for Monday. There will be free shipping for Cyber Monday. There's free shipping on any size order, but it is not included in shows. It is only from orders on your personal website. So if somebody on Monday tries to go into a show link and order on a party, they will not get free shipping. They have to order through your website directly. Okay. And so Pampered Chef is strongly recommending any shows that you have straggling, go ahead and get them closed up, because you don't want, somebody coming in and saying, well, I'm trying to order on Jessica's show and I can't get free shipping, and that's not fair. Well, I mean, the rules state it has to be through the website. It's not included on a show. And so make sure that all of your shared rewards parties are closed before Monday. Now, if your shared rewards party does not close on Sunday and it rolls over to Monday, guess what's going to happen? All those shipping prices are adding back on there. And all those prices for the discounts, like the 25% off, all those prices are changing. So make sure you get that party submitted on Sunday.
Jessica, I have a question.
Sure.
Okay, you said on Monday only through our website, they can get free shipping. Can we post that on our Pampered Chef business page?
Yes.
Free shipping.
Yes.
Through the website.
Yes.
Okay.
You can post that on your main wall. Yes. And on your Instagram or TikTok or whatever kind of account you use, you can post about the free shipping. Now, that's going to be important because you have a lot of people out there that want a set of adjustable spoons or some seasonings or a mini serving spatula, and they've never ordered it because they don't want to pay $8 in shipping for something that only costs $10. Right. So my suggestion to you is make sure you are sending a customer connection email. We talked about how to do that on last Monday's call, so go back and watch that. If you use Project Broadcast, send that message to everybody. If you post it on all your social media pages, VIP pages, go back in closed shows and post it on there. Like, you can post that Cyber Monday deal anywhere. All right, now I know we're running out of time, but four of us, Jessica and Leah and Stacy and I, got to go to Maryland for a leadership conference this past weekend, and it was fantastic. Oh my gosh, so fantastic. I think we're going to talk, we didn't have scheduled a call for next Monday, but we got big stuff to share with you all. So I'm thinking we might throw together a call for next Monday to share some of the fantastic stuff that we learned, because we partnered with other national teams and got some great info. But one of the things that we learned was Ashley, a consultant, hosted a 1-day Black Friday sale, and the chick sold over $17,000 in a 1-day Black Friday sale. All right, so somebody try to tell me you can't sell anything on a not Black Friday, but just a shared rewards party. You absolutely can. Now, I've never sold 17,000, but I sure have sold 4,000, 5,000, and stuff like that. So I asked Jessica if she will share with us what Ashley did in order to sell it, because would anybody take a fraction of that sale? Like, yes, please. So Jessica, do you mind sharing with us what she did?
Sure. So what she did is she made it a 1-day event. Now with that said, she did a lot of pre-work, slammed 1 day full, and then did some work. So basically, she started it off of her VIP group. So she started advertising it in her VIP group that she's doing a 1-day mega blowout Pampered Chef, sale. And so now, granted, she had already advertised that she was given 25% off. Like, she was guaranteed that she was doing 25% off. And, you have to have $1,000 to get 25% off, or an extra 25% off for the shared rewards. Now, I'm not saying go crazy and say, hey, I'm going to go ahead and offer 25% off, because I'll be honest with you right now, I'm only doing 20. I'm that's just me. But hey, I want to make sure, oh, my mind went blank. Make sure that, when you offer that extra percentage off, and yet shared rewards party does not meet that, you are going to be responsible with giving them that discount. So, but the way she knew she was going to offer 25% off was she took pre-orders. She started advertising about it, advertising about how it will sell out. Like I was telling y'all at the beginning of the call. So she took pre-orders. She would post like, hey, you can get the flexible mats, and here's the price that right now they're on sale. And I'm going to give you an extra 25% off. And here's what they're actually going to be. Tell me how many you want. I will save them for you. So basically that's what she did. She would post, like she would do leading into it, the 1-day mega thing. She did 2 posts a day with a product. It was like, hey, or with several products in that post, saying, hey, here's this product. Here's what it's on sale for. Here's what you're going to get it for with extra 25% off. Tell me, she didn't say, let me know how much you wanted. She said, tell me how many you'd like me to save for you. So she would get pre-orders for them. She did not release that ordering link until that day, even though it's already set up, and she's probably already taken these pre-orders and shoving them in carts. So that way, when they go onto that party link and they go to order, they're already seeing that 25% discount because she's done got pre-sale orders. So if you're going to do this, make sure that they're seeing that discount when they go into that ordering link if they don't pre-order with you. Because they're going to get in there and they're going to be like, well, wait a minute. This says only 12.5%. She told me she's giving me 25%. So that's what she did. She took pre-orders like crazy. And so that night and then she had went live into her VIP groups and things like that, saying, just basically talking up this 1-day sale. She was only going to allow them to have the link to order for 1 day. So I'm trying to look through all my notes that she said. I was trying to type as fast as she was going. So then, like, she did a countdown to when it was going to be live. And then she's like, I set my clock for 12 a.m. and I got up and I made that final post and I, said, hey, here's the link at 12 a.m. And she's like, she woke up to a ton, like these people were waiting for this link. Like she had built it up and built it up and built it up till they were like waiting for her to drop that link. So the day of the party, she did 150 posts in one day on that thing. She sent out, what was it? One every 2 minutes? Was it, or was it two? Yeah, one every 2 minutes. Now, granted, I've had to not do that this time because somebody's in Facebook jail to a point. So I've had to reevaluate how I'm doing this party. But hey, if you're not in Facebook jail, I highly recommend doing it her way. But just be cautious at your post. When you do your post, make sure you're not doing anything to flag Facebook, because you do not want to get put in Facebook jail in the middle of it. So she did 150 posts she dropped a post every 2 minutes.
And
She
she
was
used her
pretty much-
scheduling service, so she uses a different one, but you could schedule it and post my party to go ahead and drop that. And I think Facebook accepts it better if it comes from a posting service than if I were to manually post it every 2 minutes. Plus, who wants to keep up with all that? But
granted-
go ahead.
But like, so the ones who use Post My Party, you're only allowed to do 30 a day when you set up a template, but there is ways around it. So you're going to do 30 posts in one template and have it set. And then you're going to do a second template with another 30 and have it set to start to fill in right when that last one end. So with Post My Party, she uses a different one. I don't know the name of it, but she's able to do like, I don't think she ended up having to build multiple templates, did she?
I don't know, but that's how you would do it on Post My Party. And the thing that really got people, I feel like, was one, the excitement, two, the videos, because she was just like so excited. Oh my gosh, you got to get this. This is an exclusive 1 day sale. And that feeling of, I need to get in on this. And then also, shoot, that just left me.
Well, also, she did a drawing. So she had built it up, was like, listen. So I started my drawing today. She had something like, she did a cast iron skillet with the new one with the lid and all that mess. Well, homegirl here can't afford that in my budget. So I went to my closet of stuff and I have something. So what I did, and that was another reason I went live, is so she said she was doing a drawing for this cast iron skillet. The only thing they had to do was invite 20 friends into the party. So they just had to invite 20 friends. Like she gave them a deadline too. Like for instance, I gave my group today a 2-day deadline. They have to invite by tomorrow at midnight to be entered into this drawing. All thing they had to do was invite 20 people, go to this post and hit done, click or type done. And they're entered into that drawing for that thing. So that's how she got the people into the group.
She had like over 300 people in that party group, that VIP group. And well, it wasn't a VIP, it was just this brand new group that she had set up. She was going in and inviting so many people a day and all that, whatever your limit is. And she sent a customer connection email. She did a project broadcast. She did all the things. And that's typically what I've done too, but mine wasn't to that magnitude. So she said she really feels like doing a big drawing for people, inviting, just brought in masses of people that she didn't know. And every picture that she posted showed the item with the discounted price. So it showed the regular price and then how much it was going to be at the 25% off. So because people love to see a slash mark and a sale price, they love to see that. They want to buy stuff that is on sale. And so she would post that and she'd say, you can either tell me in the comments how many you want, or you can go in and add them to your cart now or start your cart or something like that. So people were saying, oh, I want 3 of those. Oh, add me 2 on this thing. And it was like crazy. So
yeah. So like, that's what when I went live just a little bit, I was like, let me start your cart. And then, so then like So she did, the countdown to it being launched, and then she did a countdown again till the end of the sale. So then, she was able, then what she did was she followed up on every order to say, hey, before it submits, is there anything else you want me to add? Or, hey, you fell just a little bit below $80. Is there something you want to add to get your free gift? She would do shipping messages, because she did this last week. They're not guaranteed free shipping from the company, but if you work it around the Black Friday free shipping deals, then that's the thing. But she would email them or contact them and said, hey, you fell underneath free shipping. What do you want me to add to your cart? And so basically, instead of saying, would you like, she was just like, okay, listen, how many of these do you want me to say for you? Like, she was very confident. Like, she had me like on the edge of my seat. Like I wanted to order from her party. She was just like, so she was very confident in her selling ability that these things are going to be sold out if they did not order that day from her. So I think I hit everything. And then of course, she did the countdown to the last, to an end. She did message like the people, like say that Jennifer goes and invites 20 friends into this group to get entered into drawing. Well, those 20 friends hadn't ordered. She was messaging them, hey, the sale is about to end. I noticed that such and such ordered. Did you see anything you like? What can I start a cart? What can I put in a cart for you? So she made sure she reached out to every guest. So now, granted, because I'm semi in Facebook jail and I don't need to be put in any further prison of Facebook, mine's going to not be 150 in one day, but I am focusing on start your cart with me. I'm going to start, and like all these Black Friday sales, I'm starting to go through and edit them again and be like, hey, this is what you can get at this. Now you can get it at this price. Tell me and I'll put it in a cart for you. And I'm going to do it to regular price items too, because sometimes seeing 25% off, that's just 25% off. But when they actually see the cost, like the amount going down and what they're actually going to pay for it, I really feel like you're going to get people to be like, hey, yeah, let me get one of those. So, I mean, we have, especially in the Black Friday deal, we have a wide range of products that can be stocking stuffers to big gifts. So like, yeah. And especially don't forget about the quick cooker. It's already on sale, 25% off. They can get, or 20% off extra. They can get it for $79. So like, and I was really touching on those. Are great for college students that live not in dorms probably, but on their own, things like that. Just, I mean, for $79, they're not going to get an Instapot for $79. Come on now.
So we're short on time, well, overtime, but a couple questions. Elena asked how you can have two templates, one running at the same time. They're not running at the same time. You actually would make separate templates. And so say, for example, you're going to start it at 9 a.m. You would have the first template running at 9, 10, and 11 through 9 and 11 hours. Every however many minutes. If I were to personally do it, I would do less posts because I'm terrified of Facebook jail. So I would maybe do every 5 minutes would be a post. And then you can have separate. So every 5 minutes, you'd have 9 o'clock, 9:05, 9:10, 9:15, right? And so up until you max out your 30 posts, and then you would do a brand new template that would go from 11 o'clock, 11:05, 11:10, right? Until you max out your 30 posts, and then you would start your third template. So that's how you would do that. And you would start them, they'd be all on the same day. They would just post at different times. And then would you do it in your VIP or a separate group? She did hers in a completely separate group, but I think you could do it in your VIP group just the same. So if you already have people in the VIP group, ask those people that are in the VIP group to add 20 people. That would be awesome, because that's building your reach out in your VIP group. So that might be a good idea. And then you're asking if you would use the Black Friday template that I supplied with you all in combination. The Black Friday template I gave you all was a very minimalistic template. I believe the one I gave you just had 2 posts. It had a deal of the day and it had a recipe. So you could run it like, or adjust that template and go in and put product posts in there, but not just that template by itself. So I think that answers all the question. Anybody else have any other questions before we get off? You all, the potential of this Black Friday deal can be huge. People buy Pampered Chef stuff every single day. People spend $200, $300, $600 every single day. Like I just got an order the other day that was over $600. I've gotten multiple orders this week that were well over $200. They're going to buy it. Make sure they are buying it with you. And how do you do that? You let people know about it. Because if you are not advertising it, somebody else is. And they will buy it from them instead of buying it from you. So you have all this untapped market, all these people that are in your Facebook page. I want you to look and see how many people, how many friends you have in Facebook. And I could bet that each of you, because I've done it myself, I could bet that each of you have gone through, looked through that list and you think, I'm not going to message them. Oh, they won't want to buy it. Oh, I'm not going to message because he's a he. Well, guess what? Somebody else is messaging them and they're getting their sale. They are getting their booking. All right. So don't prejudge. You offer it to every single person and you let them decide if they want to take advantage of it or not. Right? Do you think Applebee's or TGI Fridays or whatever is deciding, oh, I'm going to send this special to this person and not this person, and I don't think they would like our stuff, so I'm not going to send it to them, and I'm not going to email them, and I'm not going to post it on this billboard because I don't think these people will like it? No, they're giving that sale to every person. They are sending an email to every person. Dude, we work for a business. Why should it be any different for us than it is for Kohl's, who tells everybody their stuff, who sends text, who sends emails, who posts stuff on Facebook, on all the social medias, right? Just let people know about it because they're going to buy it. If they don't buy it from you, they're buying it from somebody else.
Hey, Jennifer, real fast. What was the quote that we heard over the weekend about the rear view mirror? Or no, what is about our things that we do now are only robbing our future? What's that one?
The things we failed to do today are robbing our future selves. The things we failed to do today are robbing our future selves.
What she was talking about was our windshield is larger because our rear view mirror is smaller because we're not going backwards. Our windshield is bigger because we're going forward.
Yeah, so don't worry about things that happened in the past because we're not going that way.
Of them. So yeah, you got both of them.
So should we hold off our parties on the 29th? No. If you're starting parties on the 29th, go ahead and start them. But you don't want to have a bunch of like straggling past shows that are still open for the 29th. But go ahead and start your regular shows on the 29th, just like you typically would. All right, my friends, go work the heck out of this deal because people are buying it and they might as well buy it from you. And you all have a fantastic Thanksgiving, an amazing Black Friday, and a super Cyber Monday. And I will chat with y'all soon. Bye, everybody.
Bye, Kylie.
Bye.